Please mute your mute.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you're all welcome. Can we just mute all? Okay. Can we just hold on for like a couple, like 2 minutes more for everyone to join? Thank you very much for joining. Welcome. Okay, so we'll join in about 1 minute, then we'll start. Holistic approach to childcare for families. Okay. So today we're going to have a welcome note, introduction, and acknowledgement. We're going to have a topic discussion by me. Then we'll have question and answer. Then we'll have a close. Okay. So you are all welcome. This webinar is for parents and caregivers to learn about the importance of holistic approach to support children and how best we can enable them develop holistically and be the best they can be. Knowledge is power. We as parents, we are perfect. We are not saying that anyone is not doing well or anyone is perfect. But what we are doing is we are working all together to achieve a common goal, which is the perfection and the growth of our children. So, okay, my name is Tinola, a graduate of computer science from UNAD, University of Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State University, Nigeria. I have a master's in project management from Anglia Ruskin University, London, UK, and a diploma with honors in early learning and childcare from Northwest College, that means in Alberta, Canada, with 3 years experience in the childcare sector. I have knowledge on flight framework and brain theory. I am an activist on visual schedules for educators and inclusion in childcare. I'm a member of the Association of Early Childhood Educators of Alberta. I'm a member of Childcare Resource and Research Unit. I currently have a website for childcare educators, which is the www.childcareeducators.com, which is a platform for job seekers, job seeking educators to easily connect with employers to get their dream jobs. After this seminar, you'll be able to understand why this topic, why are we choosing holistic approach. What do we mean by holistic approach to childcare for families? Why parents and caregivers' image of a child is important. List of holistic developmental areas, similarities between the food balanced diet and developmental balanced diet, and how developmental balanced diet works. Okay, so why this topic? This topic teaches parents and caregivers about holistic development of children, which provides an opportunity for children to explore, learn, and build connections with the world around. Characterized by the whole child, how best parents or caregivers are to support the child as a whole in terms of development in all areas of health, such as physical, emotional. Okay, let me go back. Yes, so this is where we are. Okay, so this contribution to their physical, emotional, psychological, and cognitive development creates a positive association to learning that carries throughout their lives. Holistic learning allows children to develop strong internal values and confidence because their whole being is considered during their learning process. It's an important focus area because children develop rapidly between the ages of 0 and 5 years old, the critical stage and age of their brain development. This topic focuses on the whole child. This topic also informs parents and caregivers how to enable their children reach their full potential. So what do we mean by holistic approach to childcare for families? This approach is characterized by the whole child, how best parents and caregivers are to support the child as a whole in terms of development in all areas of their health, such as physical, social, emotional, cognitive, intellectual, and spiritual development. Only good parental support enables a child to stay positive and healthy lifelong. Children are also able to perform better academically and acquire necessary skills at their early stage of their lives if their parents are responsive and understanding. Families can nurture this critical area of development by showing affection to their children, sharing feelings and allowing children to express emotions, encouraging children to try new things, maintaining a regular routine, modeling kind behavior, and providing plenty of opportunities for interactions with peers. So let's discuss. As parents, what is your image of a child, your child or children that you have given birth to? I would like us to discuss. Right. So image is a background thinking of what you see. When you see your child, what do you think? Or what do you see when you see your child? Let me put it like that. Let me move on. All right. So as parents, what is your image of the child you've given birth to? Okay, so as parents, we are to recognize the child to be of our utmost priority. The child is a great learner. They are precious to us. They are pure. They are unique. We can't say one child is the same as the other. They are trusting. They trust you first before any other. They are attention seeking. They are capable. They are playful. They are inquisitive. They are curious with an excellent sense of character. Okay? So holistic approach to childcare and your image of a child. So now that we have known about holistic approach and we have also known about our image of the child. So holistic approach to childcare and your image, how do we connect them together? Each one of you as parents has inside of you an image of the child that directs you as you begin to relate to the child, your child or children. This theory within you pushes you to behave in certain ways. It orients you as you talk to the child, as you listen to the child, as you observe the child. It is very important for you to act contrary to this internal image. As parents and caregivers, your image of a child shapes your decision making about daily routines, about their food intake, about your interaction with them, about your experiences of children's care, their play, learning, and development, as well as your interaction with each child in your family. Parents and caregivers' image of the child determines how important holistic development means to the children or the child and how it is provided to them. Okay. So we have, for holistic development, we have 5. We have physical, social, emotional, cognitive, and the spiritual. For the physical, examples are body movement, exercises, brain development, milestones, the supplements that we give them for their body, then sensory development. Then we have the social, which is the play, language, communication, how we talk and interact, right? Their talking, personalities, and characters. Then we have the emotional, which is showing caring, sharing, sympathy, empathy, mindfulness, mood swing as well. So for the cognitive, we have problem solving, reasoning, art, and creativity. We have education and learning. We have talents and interests. For the spiritual, we have faith, which is depending on the faith the parents have that they can transfer to the children. We have yoga, we have mindfulness, we have mind, body, and spirit. We have self-regulation, control of stress, self-love, and self-confidence. So areas of focus. So we have the main focus of this seminar is to discuss about the nutritional balanced diet and the holistic developmental balanced diet. So like our food intake, nutritional balanced diet means eating a wide variety of foods in the right proportion and consuming the right amount of food and drink to achieve and maintain a healthy body weight. A well-balanced diet provides all of the energy you need to keep active throughout the day, nutrients that the children need for their growth and repair, helping the children to stay strong, healthy, and helps them to prevent diet-related illness such as cancers and all. Holistic nutrition is all about eating healthy food as close to it as natural state as possible. That's organic food. So then we have the holistic developmental balanced diet. It means carrying out a variety of activities in the right proportion of physical, social, emotional, cognitive, and spiritual every day to achieve and maintain a healthy body and develop the child as a whole. So as important as nutritional balanced diet is to the child, the developmental areas are also important to enable the child to grow as a whole and become a confident, unique citizen. Holistic development is all about taking part in activities to enable the child grow as a whole to their greatest potential. So now I have a chart where we have both the healthy balanced diet and the developmental diet. So as you can see here, we have carbohydrate, we have protein, fruits and vegetables, grains, dairy products, and we have water. So we know that, okay, for our child to grow well, all this has to be in the plate to feed them to eat. That also goes as well as the developmental diet, which is the physical, social, emotional, cognitive, and spiritual. With this, we have on a daily basis, that's what we can make as them growing holistically. Okay, so how does developmental diet work? It works like it's like a daily intake. We make it a duty to choose one of many activities, like the activities for physical. We can say, okay, our children are going to do hula hoops today. For cognitive, okay, we are going to do problem solving today. All those things. So there are varieties of many activities for each developmental intake daily. So make it as natural as possible. Engage in developmental balance and equilibrium. So as a routine, it also works as a routine. So routines make it easier for the children to carry it out over a period of time. Consistency is key to maintaining actualization. It works as flexible. It's very flexible in terms of developmental activities can be done anytime during the day. The activity selected is flexible according to the children's or child's interest. So we are talking about physical development. So when we are saying, oh, okay, we are talking about physical development, what are the things? They are different. I can't give my baby hula hoops because that's not age appropriate, right? So what I did was to share it. for you to have it in sessions. So infants for physical development, we have reaching, rolling, sitting, crawling, pulling up, that's sitting up, and walking and tummy time. Most times children, infants benefit from tummy time. It's 100%. Then we have toddlers and preschoolers. We have running, hopping, skipping, jumping, tumbling, playing catch, dancing, swimming. Then for the school-age children, which are much older, we have walking, dancing, swimming, water aerobics, jogging, running, aerobic exercises, bicycle riding, garden activities, and so on. For the social emotional, we have talk, singing for infants, play with babies while they're feeding, while they're changing diapers, reading books or telling stories to babies using a quiet voice. Play hiding games by hiding the stuffy, playing peekaboo, sort kind of games. Look at photos together, love your child and show affection to them. Encourage your child to try new things. If you do bubbles today, you can do another activity like that. So give your child opportunities to play with other children their age. Show your feelings, estimate, establish daily routine, acknowledge your child's feelings. So for toddlers and preschoolers, we have use of visuals, posters, read books with them, sing songs, rhymes are there, songs work wonders for children, for kids. Play games, role play, that's dramatic play. Having a house, for example, like a toy house with little people in there. Active listening, following directions, making eye contact. Play games with toddlers, like taking turns, jumping off the bottom steps, kicking a ball, taking turns is an essential to good social skills. Play make-believe with stuffed animals and toys. Take turns telling a simple story with animals or toys. Okay, so we have school-age children. We have staring context where many children have problems maintaining eye contact in conversations. We have roll the ball, virtual playtime, emotional charades, expression, making games, topic games, step into conversations to help them with their social emotional development, and improvisational stories as well. So we have the cognitive development. For infants, we have play ideas for encouraging baby cognitive development. We have read stories for their reasoning. We have sing songs. We have rhymes as well for baby songs. We have teaching children how to hold balls, rattles like that. Put toys around your baby to encourage movement. So we have toddler and preschoolers. Toddler and preschoolers cognitive activities. We have hiding and finding objects. We have rhymes, sing songs, sorting, size, shapes and colors, matching games and puzzles, art and craft, playing outside, and visiting places. For school-age children, we have reading as well, because with that we have comprehension, where they answer questions from the book they've read, sing songs, telling jokes. All right, so we have play, stacking and building games, or play with maybe cardboard boxes as well, cooking together, calculating measures and weighing the ingredients. Okay. All right, so importance of supplements. Now that we have discussed about the developmental areas, we have talked about physical, we have talked about activities on the social, emotional, we have talked about cognitive. We should also discuss about supplements, because if, for example, they have deficiency in iron, they are not a whole, they are not whole, they are not holistic. It's not holistic as well. So we have iron supplements, we have vitamin B, and we have vitamin D, which we can also get from the sunlight. So for iron supplements reduce the tiredness and fatigue in children. It supports good energy levels. It contributes to the normal formation of red blood cells and hemoglobin function. It carries oxygen around the body. It improves both mental and physical performance. Vitamin B helps maintain the health of nerves, skin, eyes, hair, liver, and mouth. It ensures healthy muscle tone in the gastrointestinal tract. They are particularly important for maintaining proper brain function in children. Also, supplements for vitamin B and vitamin D, such as the sunlight. We have vitamin D is a nutrient that helps the body take in calcium from foods that they eat. Together, calcium and vitamin D builds the bone and keeps them strong. Vitamin D also plays a part in heart health and fighting infections. Vitamin D helps your child to build strong bones and prevent rickets. Rickets is a condition of softening of the bone that can occur in growing children. Okay, so in summary, when thinking of children's healthy balanced diet in terms of food intake, remember that the developmental diet of children are also important to ensure that children develop as a whole. Okay, so this is my reference, and thank you. So thank you, parents and caregivers. Parents and caregivers are very important towards the growth of their children. Thank you for all that you do, and I believe all children will grow to their full potential. Thank you. All right, so let's go back. Do we have any questions, observation?
Hi, Tina, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, so my name is Uche. My question is this. I have boys who are very active in sports. They play
Okay.
basketball, volleyball, and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering, as a mom, what kind of supplements would you suggest I give them? Or do you think that if they have a healthy diet, maybe, well balanced, is that enough? Or do they need something more?
For them, I would say, so far they're eating their good balanced diet, right? And like you said, their physical development is top notch. So we have, like I said, about their developmental diet. So as they're growing in their physical development, how are you helping them with their cognitive? How are you helping them with their social emotional? Yeah, so these are the things that you have to put in place, that everything should work together. So this seminar is to say everything works together, and like you have very good active children. So yeah, every one of them should have everything in place, both the food and developmental. So if, for example, you are ensuring that their food intake is all in the right diet, we have the carbohydrate, we have the protein, everything is all there. Also try and ensure that they have the developmental areas also developing. Yeah, so you don't really necessarily, I'm sure, if you give the iron supplement, if you give the vitamin B, vitamin D, everything is all good with that.
Thank you very much. Do you have any brands you like recommend? Like, I know there's Jamieson's, there's Nature Valley. Is there anyone you think that is like better than the other, or Kirkland? Is there anyone you would like say this is a good one to use, or?
Okay, so is it in terms of their
Supplement?
supplements?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, in terms of supplements, I would say anything that is recommended from the pharmacy. For now, what I have is, let me give you, is even on the table, sorry. Okay, so this is what I'm using for my children. All right, so we have Little Critters. right? This is gummies, vitamin D gummies. I have vitamin D as
Okay.
well, because
Okay.
I said is important. Then I
Yeah.
have the equazine. Equazine supports brain function.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what I use. Although
Perfect.
this program is not for
I
for
know.
adverts, right? Yeah,
I know. I
but
know. That's
yeah,
what I
so
thought.
um, supplements are good as well.
Okay.
Developmental diet as well is good, and also their food diet is good as well. So the whole child develops as a whole. That's what is important. Yeah.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you very much for the question. Okay. So do we have any other questions? I'm available. I'm here for questions. I'm here.
Okay, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Sister Tinola.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so I wanted to ask, peradventure we have a child that
Yeah.
is probably allergic to some foods, maybe allergic to some protein, some foods rich in protein. So will the supplement to also like help
Um,
for the child to have a balanced diet?
okay, so for allergies, right? I would say the best one is to speak with the doctor, right? But from my